My husband goes to work every day. He's out in the field. I feel like it's all on me during the day. As women, we carry the household and childcare workloads on top of our regular jobs. And that's like outside of COVID. So now with COVID, it's even more stressful because I'm there with my kids. My kids aren't at school. I often feel like I'm pulled in a lot of directions at the same time.
My son has autism, and one of the things that children with autism need is a lot of routine and structure. In addition to my son's special ed school, he also had a team of therapists and caregivers. That Friday in March, everybody left. So we lost a team of about 13 to 15 specially trained teachers, therapists, caregivers. He sometimes in the beginning would get very upset and try to find me when I was working. And so believe it or not, I work in my bathroom because it has 2 doors. So I can lock my bedroom door and then I can lock my bathroom door. My childcare bill has gone up significantly over the last year. And if I were at a different point in my career, I wouldn't be able to continue working. And even with that, I must think to myself at least once a week, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this job going, and that's sort of a moment of stress and difficulty that I have. I think it's important to acknowledge the challenges that women are having and the fact that I don't have an office here at home and I don't have a space where I can have that same level of quiet. This is the best space that I can have.
I did get pregnant, I believe, 4 months into the pandemic. I was attending these meetings. I was nauseous during these meetings. I was tired during these meetings because of my pregnancy that no one really knew about. No one can even really tell because they could only see me from like this point up, That was definitely pretty challenging.
Having that guilt that I couldn't be there with them while they were working on their schoolwork has been very difficult. My husband also is a frontline employee for his company. We were both essential workers prior to being in the office.
I have a 7-year-old who is also trying to figure out how to do the remote learning. Malachi is in a Spanish dual immersion program. His father doesn't speak Spanish, so the burden falls on me. I am a mom. I'm chief communications officer. I'm coach. I'm playmate. In between, I'm trying to just be me, right? And finding me time has probably been the most challenging. The home life and the work life, it's like the lines have become so blurred.
Being pregnant now, first concern was, how is this going to impact my pregnancy? Will my husband be able to be in the delivery room with me, or will I have to do this alone? So it was just like a bunch of questions that I had, and that definitely caused some anxiety in the beginning.
I feel like my work never ends. Because I'm the one that cooks, clean, I do everything anyway. My mother's job is never done. I feel like I'm a mother 24/7. Even when you're sleeping, sometimes you get a knock on the door, not feeling well. You got to get up and make it happen.
If emails are flying around at 10 o'clock at night, 100% of the time they're from working mothers. I'm getting emails from them. I'm sending emails because that's the quiet time that we have to do our work sometimes.
I was so stressed that I started to lose some of my hair, so I ended up cutting my hair really short. I don't know if it's just me, but I read an article that a lot of women were losing their hair, not just me.
I have not been sleeping well, so I go to sleep thinking about all of the things that I was supposed to get done today, and did I get them done, and did I get them done with excellence, and what's on deck for tomorrow, and how am I going to tackle those?
I actually was one of the people who actually got COVID. I recovered, so thank you, God. But it's scary. It's a trying time. When you have COVID, it's hard to not think of the worst. This is when your faith comes in. This inner peace came over me like, you know what? If this is God's will, then this is what's going to happen, but I'm going to do everything to make sure I'm okay. So that's what I did.
Getting that vaccine made me feel like a little emotional because I know people are afraid to get it, and don't be. It's no worse than the vaccine you got as a kid. We have to make that decision for ourselves as well as our children. So I'm here to say, yes, I'm Black. Yes, I got it. Whoever sees this, don't be afraid to get it. I miss the fun things, the cruise and the vacation, the family time, the good times. So I think of those and I know they're coming. So I just keep getting them going.
If it weren't for COVID, I wouldn't be spending as much time at home with my kids this year. As much as kids stress you out, they also de-stress you because they have so much energy. They're so funny. They're so just the things that they say, they kind of make you I'm with my family, and that's the best part of all this.
Being able to get out of my own way and ask for the support that I need has been huge because it has kept me sane. It has kept me in forward motion.
These have been some challenging times, and you just have to be aware of yourself, have that inner energy, that drive that keeps you going no matter what comes your way.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've never been here. Those people who say they must have lived through the Spanish flu, which was over 100 years ago.
We are all in this together. We're all fighting this fight together. We're all struggling together,
I believe that together we will yet rise. Together we will overcome these challenging times, and together we will get through this.
You're stronger than you think. So you just gotta, push forward and keep working at everything you do.
Without women, I don't know what would be possible.